I'm Stephan Beier. I'm the production director at Travian Games. There's basically two things that I do. I oversee three departments, that being the art department, the localization department and the QA department. And then the other thing that I do is that I'm running the company's biggest software development project. The main product that we have is Travian. Our company is called Travian Games, so you see the importance of that game. It's been started about 9 years ago by Gerhard Müller, our founder. And it's a browser-based game, so you can just go onto your computer, log in, play the full game. And it's been quite a ride over the last 9 years. We went pretty early into localization. I think Travian has been the first game that has been localized for the Arabian market. Until today, we have quite a big audience there.
My name is Hartmann. I work as producer for Travian Games. The biggest issues in localization for smaller companies is that they think it's not that hard or it's not that important. Believe me, it is hard and it is important because there are so many cultural differences. If you're focusing on English, probably it's going to work fine. If you're going in 2, 3 or 4 languages, let's say for example you go for Saudi Arabia, it's a big market, or the Turkish markets, it's also very, very big, but there are cultural differences. For example, you cannot publish a game with drugs or alcohol in that countries. If you do so, you get legal issues with that, because it's forbidden in the countries. So you should totally check it. It can ruin your whole business if you're not doing it well.
In the first couple of years, we had the big advantage that we were market leaders in some of the emerging markets. With time and more competition in these markets, we needed to think on how to become more efficient. In like 2006, money was not a limiting factor for us. We were basically doing what we wanted to do. And nowadays, it's more important to us to have some cost transparency, see where we are actually spending money, but at the same time, keep a focus on creativity.
As a producer in my company, I work like a kind of Swiss Army knife. I have to work with the right tools at the right place. It's not all about managing just people, it's about managing whole teams, so many teams, like to bring them together, connect the right people to their needs, to fix their problems so they can focus on their work.
When it comes to the development of new games, I think we have come long ways. I would say like 3 years ago, Travian was PHP based, so it was limited to one specific programming language, and developing build and rate games, so a very specific genre. And nowadays we see ourselves as a gaming company. We are technology open. We have set up a new games department where we have small teams that can pick up on ideas that have successfully passed our idea validation group, and they can also look into new technologies. So it's really important to us that we nurture good ideas and we try and see what potential they have.
The changing technology when it comes to game development, it's so fast. There are new software solutions, new engines nearly every few months. Updates monthly, and there are so many parts you have to be focused on your game, on your software, you have to inform yourself. It's not all about, okay, I have a job as an artist and I can draw my stuff. No, you also have to read newspapers, you have to read Facebook and Twitter and all the news channels to being up to date.
It's important for us to come up with great game ideas, evaluate their potential, and then choose the fitting technology for it.
Be sure to work with new stuff, be sure to work with the right tools. That's even more important than the new stuff. Work with the right tools for your team, find out what the right tools are and make yourself an overview about all of them. You don't have to use them, you don't have to be a specialist in every tool, but you should know what it is and what you need.
I think it's good if you recognize new market trends, if you are able to use new techniques. I think set on social marketing, because I think how marketing has developed now, the cost per acquisition of users, they're really high. So you don't have that kind of money as a small company. So I think using the social features of games, using communities, that's something that might be crucial if you want to stay independent and not sell to a big publisher.